go. Chat. We are doing a few things today. We're doing a bunch of shit, chat. Before chat, dub in the chat. Chat, real quick. Awesome, chat. Unreal. Chat, genuinely, thank you. Go comment the charity, chat, genuinely. Outside of that, I'm like, it's just a cigarette. All right, chat. And chat. Lock in. Lock in. Chat, lock it in. Chats, lock in, chat. Chat's fucking rainbow. Bro. I'm fucking running at her. Chat, you gotta be fucking, you know, confident in these types of situations. Fuck off. Okay, wait. Chat, Delph. Chat you have is asking me to watch your documentary. Chats you have in my chat. Chat, slay, chat. How do you do that? Chat. Hard chat. Please do not ask. Chat, oh, are you fucking kidding me? Give me a tip, fucker. All right, what the fuck are you? Why am I scaling his fucking head if I'm cutting it off? Could I ask that? That's the one complaint I have about this game. Very satisfying game, very fun. Why am I cleaning his head? Dolphins are mammals. Like porpoise dolphins are mammals. They give live birth, they nurse their young. The fuck are we talking about? They don't have hair. The fuck does that have to do with being a mammal? They have lungs. Okay, also doesn't make it a mammal. Give me a tip, fucker. Oh my god. Why did you get a fucking Cliff Bars, dick? A song name, I Like It by the Bars. That was really good. Yeah, it's good right now. I'm doing it right now. Let's lock it in. Boy, think of the three. Visiting Spain right now, I'm seeing, as you're Spanish, I'm wondering what there is to do in Spain. I'm not Spanish. I don't think I'm Spanish at all. But Mirage for the sub. There to do in Spain. What's going on? Why am I being asked? Hey, Joes, what do you think there is? I'm going to Mongolia soon. What am I going to do there? I don't fucking know. I've never been. You could say what's there to do in places I've been. Like I could be like, oh, hey, try out this. I'm going to say, the name Blue Lagoon in Iceland, overrated as fuck. Sky Lagoon, far better place. Way more fun, way more interesting, my opinion. You're Italian? Well, I'm Ashkenazi Jew, not the region. I've never been to Israel either. I have, I saw somebody say, when somebody said you were Jewish, you were like, Joe Bart was like, oh, well, I'm only 6% Jewish. Why didn't he say there's nothing wrong with being Jewish? I've said that before. I was making a point that people were saying that I'm, like, Jewish when it's, like, a very small percentage of my ethnicity or, I guess, ethnic background. But nothing's wrong with being Jewish. So did you run a train on a married man with Jack? No, Ellie, I didn't. Thank you for the 1,000 biddies. Clap, thank you for the 3. Yo, stop sending bits. We need to lock into the video, bro. All right, anyways, chat. First video, lock in. True, thank you for the 3. Lock in. All right. Can you profit from luxury buffets?
I'm at the most expensive buffet in the United States, and all these rich people are here to have a nice, relaxing meal. But that's not why I'm here.
Why are you bringing your fucking kid to a buffet that costs $500 or some shit? Maybe $1,000. What is he gonna eat? Chicken nuggets and mac and cheese. You gotta pay for a spot? You think it's cheaper for a kid? Probably not. You probably gotta pay full price because you can't bring your kid in, get the kid price, because then the kid might start just picking up items and give it to the parents.
I'm here to profit.
You know, he talked to me about doing this video. Like, this was filmed after the cruise video. I don't know if I should be airing that out. The way he films his videos is very unique. He has, like, certain ones that he's working on actively, and they sit, edit it. Like, I've cruise video with him before this. This is newer than the cruise video. Why did you join him? Well, he told me he was doing this. He was like, after this, I have to do where I go to, like, the most expensive buffet.
I'm here to profit. Buffets promise that all food and drinks, no matter how expensive, are all unlimited. But does this really make it worth it?
Oh, it's only 190 bucks? Okay, I know that's really expensive, but in my brain, the world's most expensive buffet would be like a chat only because, look, if you're going to a buffet that serves unlimited lobster and filet, $190, you can make your money back so quickly. Holy millionaire. Chat, I'm not saying $190 isn't a lot of money. If you were listening fucking 10 seconds ago, I thought the buffet would be like $1,000. Get a bottle of fucking champagne and pay that off.
Well, I'm going to be eating and drinking a concerning amount at
Oh, is he doing multiple buffets or just one?
3 differently priced buffets.
Oh, so was that the most expensive one? Bro, I feel like $190 for a buffet that gives you lobster and filet isn't that crazy. Is that fucked to say? If I have unlimited Maine lobster, tail to restaurants like $35. 5 of them, I'm basically even. I'm going to make a prediction that if the most expensive buffet is $190, Jack eats like $1,000 worth of shit. Caviar.
And drinking a
Oh, God. Vietnam flashbacks to the flight he did. Could I get more sour cream and caviar?
at differently priced buffets, all to find out, can I consume more than what these buffets cost me, equaling a profit? And we're starting here in Las Vegas. And behind me is our first Circus buffet. This is our cheapest buffet, which means it should be the easiest. But don't be fooled. This place is cheap for a reason. This buffet has a 2-star rating with some of the worst reviews.
Oh my God. This hotel has been one of the most filthiest and oldest buildings ever. They don't try enough to remodel and improve more adventure for children, teenagers, adults. All I can say is, damn, Circus was a hotel experience I wanted to share with my kids. Yo, why are you expecting a hotel that has a clown on the front and is named Circus is going to be a good hotel? I just got to... Yo, they don't need a headboard, chat. Oh my God. This is just a mattress.
Rating with some of the worst reviews I've ever seen from a place that sells food. Many people claim the food is unsafe, tastes like flavorless slop, and the whole place should be shut down by a health department. And I'm gonna eat there. Woo! The price for one person to eat at this buffet is $30, which...
Bro, that looks foul. Is that AI or is this just an actual image? Because there's no way this is real food.
Eating $30 worth of food doesn't particularly seem like a huge challenge. Now eating $30 of flavorless slop, that might be close to impossible. So let's find out. So
There's no way it looks that bad on the inside.
The Circus hotel.
I don't know, dude. Vegas is full of places that haven't been renovated since like the 70s.
And in order to get to the buffet, I had to walk through a
I always wonder how dirty these fucking floors are. I love gambling.
Beautiful casino. The smell of cigarettes and body odor is...
No, it's awesome. I'm so serious. I love that. It's a nostalgic smell. Walking into a casino and just literally walking past somebody that reeks of cigarettes, I'm like...
Making me... Do you know where the buffet is?
Straight towards the back, that way.
Back, okay. Have you eaten here before?
No.
Thank you. Even the employees haven't eaten here. And after taking a few wrong turns, I arrived at our first buffet. Just for one for the buffet. Have you eaten here before?
Yes.
Is it good?
Yeah.
Cool. Appreciate it. How's your day? Good. I'm a hungry boy.
To my taste and to my likes, I like it.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Off rip, this place was pretty average. There was definitely some wear and tear.
I also gotta say, $30 in Vegas for a buffet is also really good because Vegas is just the most fucking expensive piece of shit place on earth.
I went to go check out the food options and they had some pastries, classic breakfast foods, a drink station. Most of the food stations seem to be under construction of sorts, but enough wasting time. I was here on a mission. Let's get in line. I loaded up my very first plate with a bunch of items.
I'm not eating the vat eggs, bro. I'm a pass on that. I'm a pass on the scoop yourself eggs there, dude. Oh my God, those look nasty. Eggs are like the worst. Eggs should be made fresh. Like, I'm not any egg like ingredient or any egg food where the majority of the item is like 60-70% egg. Ugh. You gotta eat it right when it's off or it's bad. Starts tasting like plastic.
First plate with a bunch of items and got ready to eat. Guys, the first plate of food has been acquired. I decided to go with some eggs, bacon, a sausage, a beautiful looking waffle, and to go with it, a cup of orange juice. So the way these videos work is I assign a
That shit's Sunny D, brother.
value to each item based on what I think is worth it. And as always, I'm gonna try to be conservative with my pricing. I'll be honest, this food doesn't look necessarily expensive, so I'm gonna value this plate of food at $14. All right.
See, that's so fair. $1 for the OJ. I think you could have said $3 for the OJ. You go to a diner and a diner charges you $6 for an orange juice. Get the fuck out of here, $6 for an orange juice. That's not Like you're taxing that. OJ, he lowballed it. It evens out.
Dig in. Let's try out the eggs here. Oh, not only is there like no flavor in these eggs, but the texture is like grainy. Try the bacon.
I can't eat it anymore, but I used to love thin bacon like that. Like quality hotel bacon was actually my favorite. That or really thick cut bacon. Like the shit that's just like you grab it with like tongs. Oh,
not bad. Sausage. Also
so good.
So not bad. And the waffle. Guys, I can't believe I'm saying this, but I am awarding this waffle with the driest and soggiest waffle award I've ever had. It's not very good.
How is it dry and soggy at the same time?
Speed run time.
Bro, yeah, let's go load up a plate of eggs, Jack. Just get a mountain of them. How many eggs can I scoop at a buffet before people start asking questions?
That should not have been that tough. Oh my gosh. Well, that's plate number 1 out of the way. We're just a little bit over halfway to profiting, which
turkey bacon over regular bacon? I'll agree casually. I think turkey bacon just tastes better.
means I gotta have enough food. No lie, after that first plate, I had to make a bathroom stop. And I know this seems a bit dramatic being that I just ate, but something inside my stomach was sitting like a cinder block. But I had to get right back to work, so I loaded up my second.
Why are you getting, is this only breakfast? Why are you getting more eggs? Go somewhere else. Literally just get bacon or some shit. Get meat. Don't load up the eggs.
Plate, which this time would not include eggs. I got
okay, good.
Bacon, a sausage, French toast sticks, a glazed.
Oh, top tier. That one's dog ass. That one's gonna be like eating a rock. Put that one back. Never eat the butt end of a French toast stick. Ew.
Donut and another cup of OJ.
Bro, it's Dole. Yeah, maybe that shit's at like 30 cents. Mind.
Sticks, a glazed donut and another cup.
What else they got? Cranberry juice, apple juice, and pineapple juice. Pineapple juice is probably the most expensive here. If we're really trying to metagame this, Jack.
Cup of OJ. I'll be honest, I am not looking forward to eating this at all. But hey, you gotta pay the price to be the boss. Am I right?
I remember, no, you don't drink too much orange juice. I remember there was this one time I was really sick and I had like the worst throat I've ever had. And I was just drinking water and juices the entire time. And I probably had like 3 or 4 orange juices and like cran raspberry juice. When I tell you I had like the Hershey coming out of my ass. Like if you that much fruit juice, you will legitimately be pooping liquid for like a day. I scarfed this plate down with everything that I had, and my stomach was not happy about it. Being that we were just $2 away from profit, I decided to see if I could find something small. I am struggling deciding what to pick because none of this looks appetizing. I am so full. All right, we're gonna finish it off here with a pastry, another cup of orange juice. I went with the orange juice since too much
because I don't think my body can handle any more food, which is concerning because I haven't even.
Yeah, let's just $1 orange juices, Jack. That's how we're gonna get our fucking money back. Post up to the Dole, the Dole dispenser like it's a water. What is that called? A water cooler. Fuck.
Your lunch.
Shitty joke. Shitty joke.
Let's get a shot. A little dry, but that's not a problem because we got our orange juice. Am I right? Done.
Dude, I'm gonna get into the stomach of Jack. When we were at the cruise, when we were on the cruise, all he ate every day was burgers. And bro, I swear to God, he didn't go to, I don't think he took a shit for like 2 days.
That was way harder than I expected. I'm gonna get the heck out of here. Love it. Love Circus Circus. Guys, I got my butt kicked. That was a lot harder than I expected it to be. But none of that matters because we freaking profited, baby. If this is just the first buffet, I don't even want to know what's on the other side of this challenge. Look, your boy needs to lock in because I have a lunch reservation in just a couple of hours and I'm gonna need full stomach capacity. I'm gonna try to run off some of this food. That was brutal. I went and walked the smog-filled Vegas Strip for a few hours to burn off some calories that I've consumed and prepare my stomach for the next buffet. That, ladies and gentlemen, is the Wynn Hotel, and inside of it is our next buffet, the Buffet at the Wynn. Whoever came up with that name, genius. Unlike Circus Circus, this
I assume it's probably somebody's last name now.
It has a 3.7 stars, so I'm feeling hopeful. This buffet is also significantly more expensive, coming in at a whopping $66. And that's before any upgrades. They also have an add-on which gives you bottomless drinks called the Endless Pour Package. You guys know I had to buy it.
$33, but he only gets fucking champagne, dude. It's like the worst.
which means our total buffet cost is now $99. Holy shit. Now, eating $100 of food on my own seems pretty much impossible, but here's the kicker. The food options are pricey. I'm talking crab legs, prime rib, lobster, and endless champagne. My favorite. Look, I don't know, I just signed myself up.
Yo, I think I might rip just like 100 oysters. Just chug that shit down. What's a small menu item that's really expensive by weight? That's why like caviar is really like a good, like when he gets to the expensive one. I hate oysters too. Cloak said arigato. What's up, Cloak?
Up for, but
You're puking 20 minutes in? I don't know, man. I don't know how many oysters I could put down in like an hour. Probably have a time limit there too.
do know is going down without a fight. A little dramatic. I made my way over to the Win, and I could feel a clear difference from the last buffet. This was wealthy. The inside was beautiful, almost as beautiful as the casino at the Circus. This is too nice for me. I feel like I'm LARPing. Finding the buffet was a piece of cake considering this big sign that says the buffet on it. Hi, I have a reservation for 2:30. Thank you. This is not a buffet. I refuse to believe it. Oh my God, this is a little fancy. My goal is actually to essentially put you guys out of business. I'm trying to eat more than what I paid for the buffet.
Thank you.
Thanks so much. I was escorted with a small group and was
No, he really doubles down. He goes, no. I expect you guys to be closing your doors by fucking maybe noon tomorrow. I won't leave until you're out, okay? You're gonna wheel a truck in to fucking stop me.
taken to my designated seat.
Are there any YouTubers that are like strongmen done this? I feel, or just competitive eaters. Bro, why does Beard Meats Food or like Matt Stoney, they have done it and I just haven't seen it. They should fucking go to this. Somebody would stop them. I think that's how you get a paycheck, bro. Your Beard Meats Food, pay this to pull up here and literally eat $1,000 of food. And then just walk out. Like they're just profiting on that fucking, you know, time this.
Thank you. I've been sat at my table. This place is unbelievable. Before I start slamming food and champagne, I have to show you guys around. So first off, the sheer
You think that lady had to pay for that infant? No. She like feeds the one piece of steak. Oh, sorry, ma'am. You're not allowed to do that.
They had prime rib, all different types of fresh pizza, a salad.
Worst thing you could get at a fucking buffet, dude. That's how they get you in, bro. They get you in, they show you a bunch of stuff, and then they just show you slop food that people fuck with. Like pizza, French chicken tenders. Like literally the most cheap shit you could fucking sell. Carbs and cheese.
Bar, which looks surprisingly good. Tons of different
I don't know about that one, man.
of fresh pizza, a salad bar, which looks surprisingly good. Tons of different desserts, sushi, one of my favorites, mounds of crab claws and oysters, a mega mountain of shrimp, as well as lobster and crab legs. The only problem? There's a 2-hour time limit, and I have $99 worth of food and drink to consume. I rushed my way to get what was most expensive, the seafood, and I got a lot of it. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, our first plate of food. I got an absolutely absurd pile of crab legs, which is one of my favorite foods, so I am freaking hyped. I also got some shrimp with some marinara sauce. Might have went a little overboard on the marinara.
How is he pricing this? Like, what is putting this at? Because you're looking 3 shrimp, 4 crab legs. Like, does he look up the weight of these? It's just like, how would you guys price that plate as? Genuine, like being real, what would a restaurant charge you for this weird random plate? $22. Crab legs are pretty expensive. I would say $20.
There, and my glass of champagne has arrived.
Glass of champagne, you could put it like $12. Already like halfway then.
So excited. See, this is all a strategic play here. Not only are the meats usually the most expensive items, but they fill you up the least. That being said, I'm gonna value this plate at around $20.
So fair.
And for the glass of champagne, I looked up the price of the bottle. It's about $7 a glass.
Oh my God, he's being even more fair. Holy shit, I thought he was gonna say $12, like 25 bucks.
Again. Oh, I'm so excited. The crab legs are already cut in half, which makes it way easier because I don't have.
Love that too. I fucking hate that shit. I love eating crab legs. I hate getting so dirty while I'm eating them. And I know it's a part of the experience, but it's like, it's outside activity. Like, I feel like I should be in like somebody's backyard, like standing in the corner, just munching on the crab legs, fucking ripping them open. You're sitting in a restaurant, gets all over you. Even if you have like a bib and gloves on, it's getting.
To peel them. That's so good. Look at all the meat in that claw right there. Holy gas. Mmm. Oh, it's good. Guys, if you haven't had crab, if you get the chance, you gotta try it.
Are you taking?
No, a YouTuber.
Oh, what's your YouTube?
It's called Jack Pembroke.
He should have lied.
Thank you. Thank you for the champagne. Oh. Plate in the books, the time is ticking. I'm gonna go get a second plate. We still have a long way to go in order to profit. Excuse me? I was wondering if I could get another champagne.
Okay.
Would it be possible to
Yeah, I was good, bro. Just line them up. Yeah, would it be possible for me to get like 5 of the motherfuckers? I'll literally just, line them, fill the whole table with champagne glasses.
do multiple at once? No?
Get one at a time.
Okay, I'm actually a horrible person. I'm going ham. I'm going crazy. I want to try everything in this place. So I grabbed
Why
the
are you
second
getting
plate and
champagne then? I know champagne's expensive. Wouldn't you think like if it's like an unlimited, they're probably like top shelf, but I feel like it'd be better to be like, yeah, let me get like a double cran with like Grey Goose. That maybe they're counting that as like a mid, and that I feel like that'd be more expensive. Or just wine would be so much worse. I mean, champagne wine, but like, dude, imagine how chug like 9 fucking of Merlot.
instantly
And then walk out into the fucking 98-degree Vegas sun. 3 bottles of Merlot in. Your fucking whole mouth's red. You just ate a bunch of lobster. I think I yak on the sidewalk second I step outside.
went for the sushi and had to get even more seafood if I wanted to profit. My plate consists of a bunch more crab legs as well as a little bit of sushi.
I like warm. Do you guys like warm crab or cold? I would rather, because it's on ice. Like, I'd rather have warm crab legs with like butter, lobster. Like, I'm a fan of like cold seafood for the time. Like, I'd rather have warm, even like shrimp. Like, I'm going, let me get them boiled or steamed or something. Let me get them warm.
I didn't want to get too much sushi because the rice is quite filling. To top it all off,
Not hot. It doesn't need to be like, oh, it just came out of the oven or some shit. But like, I don't know, dude. Like, ice cold.
got yet another glass of champagne.
Outside of sushi, I like sushi cold. Like, if I'm eating like nigiri, I would rather have that be cold.
Let's feast. Last piece. That's so good. Oh my God. I can't believe I'm eating crab legs and sushi for lunch. That was amazing. I can't believe this is my job. Cheers. On my way to get plate number 3. We still have a lot to profit, so let's
Bro, he talked to me. I want to do a fucking for-profit with him so bad, bro. I feel like that'd be so funny.
let's do this. I don't think it'd be very wise to stand in line for 10 minutes for some prime rib.
I think his video of the cruise is going to be really good, but like 2 days before we got like good content, it's like, damn, bro, we should have just done a for-profit vid. And I was like, yeah, but we ended up getting good content out of it. I just feel like a for-profit video, bro, would be hilarious because it would just be... It would be literally just degenerative, bro. Like, and whether it was this or whatever, I'd be like, yo, I'm just going to get really drunk. Like, I'm just going to be slammed.
I ended up waiting in line anyways. Plate number 3.
What's a for-profit? What he's doing right now, where he like goes to an all-inclusive cruise or a buffet and it's like you pay up front and then you get whatever you want outside of that, and he tries to eat enough food and drink enough alcohol that he money.
I got some mac and cheese, this fancy looking fish, and a ton of prime rib. Now, I've never had prime rib before, but apparently this stuff is very expensive, which is why I got a lot of it. On the side, I got this very fancy, awesome looking mixed berry juice. And of course, at this point, you guys know the drill. Another glass of champagne, baby. Hopefully getting this much prime rib wasn't a mistake. I am a little bit worried about that, but nonetheless, I am locked in and I'm ready to devour this food. Let's keep profiting. The fish is like watery. That's not good. Mac and cheese.
I also don't like the shape of that mac. I think Big Mac's bad. You want mac that holds the cheese well. I think shells are good. Shells are a great job. I think just any weird shape that could trap the cheese.
Oh yeah, guys, this is top tier mac and cheese.
Elbow's good, but I think that's too big.
I think this
Like these are fast pieces.
makes up for the fish, I'm not gonna lie. Let's get it.
That's like more pasta than it is mac.
Pop my prime rib cherry. Fire. Let's try to get all this down. I'm good, how are you?
I'm great. So I kind of interrupted.
You're good. I'm trying to profit.
Yeah. Videos.
What's your name?
How are you?
Aryan?
Jack's buzzing right now too. 4 glasses of champagne in.
Jack, nice to meet you.
I know.
Thanks, man. W Aryan in the chat, guys. Oh, finished. But at what cost? I don't know what just happened, but it's like I can food from Circus mixing with food from the Win. And
Oh my god, I forgot earlier in the same day he fucking went to that shitty like breakfast spot.
every plate I've had today is just hitting me like a train. When I do these videos, I put my absolute all into it, and I don't go down without a fight. So I'm not gonna be a little whiny baby and say that I'm full. I got stomach room for years.
Nah, and it's like, I feel like this is for me. Bro, he is so uncaring about social awkwardness. Like, he is the most openly extroverted person I think I've ever met. Like, when we went on that cruise, he went, we're gonna go knock on swingers' doors. I was like, what? He's like, yeah, we're gonna go knock on their doors. I went, I am not talking to them. He said, well, yeah, we are. I was like, what are you gonna say? He's like, I'm gonna say we're swingers. I was like, at their room? It was like 9 at night. He's like, yeah, unfazed. Just like, I'm like, here we go. That is like, I think I'm way more extroverted than I used to be when I started social media. I was like, I think I could talk to like most people in a social setting and kind of like have a good conversation with them. Like, I think one of my abilities is like somebody that I have nothing in common with. I could find some middle ground to talk about shit. But like to go on somebody's door and be like, hey, me and like my husband are trying to like, you know, pineapples. Are you guys down or?
Baby, don't test me. Before we go get another plate, I got some business to tend to. Number 3. Down the
Bro, that
hatch,
shit
baby.
looks old. Like there's only a little.
I was on my way for my 4th plate with that champagne kicking me in high gear. It was time to profit, and my choice of cuisine was clear.
No, I love the
Crab, it's just so, just all crab legs. All right, so it's like not really, they're technically unusable now, so I did have some impact on them. Yo, look at that fat ass claw. You should grab that.
idea. I'm too scared. Plate number 4, another huge plate of crab legs. If I can eat all these and get another glass of champagne in me, we're gonna be looking pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. That prime rib is sitting crazy in my stomach right now.
Bro, I want to know what he did after this video. Because, bro, he's not with a cameraman. He is alone. Like, it is 30 p.m. I wonder if he got on a flight after this. That's how he'll schedule his shit. Like, he'll literally, I don't even think he's throwing up. I think he's probably doing this. No, actually, he's filming this. He's filming the one at the breakfast. He's going and doing this. He's walking out of here hammered, right? Just drunk in general. Probably takes a nap at a hotel, wakes up 2 hours later, hops on a flight and leaves. Some shit like that.
But it's all a mental game.
But that's all these YouTubers that do those like food videos or stuff where they have to like bounce around the US or the world. It's like they're like done, leave. I would go gamble.
I'm getting full right now, bro. Oh, beautiful. Finally finished. Sorry to the parents of these crabs here that just demolished, but they were delicious. I think I have every type of animal in my stomach right now, including grainy circus eggs. It's awesome. We are almost at a profit, and in front of me, I got another glass of champagne. Could I ask you a favor?
Yes.
Could you film this for my mom real quick? Just me? Okay. What's up, Mom? I know you don't like how I get violent when I drink and how I should go to AA, but you know what? It's a special time. I haven't drank in 9 hours. Cheers. I love you, Mom. Thank you. That was hell. We thank God. I am so
That's
full.
crazy. That's actually crazy. I know he's drunk. Even if I was hammered, I would not have the ability to do that. Like, I'd be like, okay, I get to the point where I hand the woman the camera, but then I'm not going, hey mom, I know you think I should go to Alcoholics Anonymous. I'd be like, oh, hey mom, you know, cheers, happy birthday. Like, I'd make up shit.
Now, my waitress came around and poured me another glass of champagne without me asking. Look, we might have profited, but we might as well. All right, I don't want all this food to come up. I'm gonna get out of here. The win,
Sluggish as hell.
more like the lose, because I just beat your ass. I was really hoping I profited on this one so I could make that joke, by the way. Jokes aside, I feel like that buffet was actually kind of a... And
It's still not profit, though. Like, it's profit in the sense of what he's paying, so it's very valid. But that's how buffets and just restaurants are. Is like that bottle of champagne that he's getting, that's $7 a glass. The whole bottle itself at a store would probably cost like $30. The restaurant itself is buying 5,000 of them in bulk for like $10 a bottle. So it's like, for you to actually make not break even, for you to make the restaurant lose money at a $60 buffet, you would probably have to eat like more than a human could. Maybe for the expensive one that he's going to, I could see a world where, yeah, he's just getting shitload of caviar and it's like, that's actually easier to profit. But I think the cheaper the location you go, the more in bulk they're buying. And it's just like, bro, that whole plate probably costs like $1 in the beginning.
I feel like I got my money's worth. Guys, don't I?
Yeah, like Joey. I think you get Joey Chestnut to sit down and just, you know, fucking red lobster tails. And then it's like, yeah, they lost money.
This buffet is so insane, so luxurious, and so expensive that I have to hop on a plane just to get there. In the name of profit, let's get going. Guys, this last buffet cost me such a ridiculous amount of money. It's
What is guy bottom text with McLovin's ID? What is happening here? What is that? Is they core for the room?
unreal. But to help pay for it, along with all...
Oh, is this a sponsor? What ad is he doing? Oh, Chime. I do Chime. W Chime.
Scan his QR code. Back to the buffet. Behind me is the most expensive buffet in the United States, the Breakers Buffet. Guys, I made my reservation months in advance just to get a table at this place.
Bro, you gotta make it that far in advance just to pull up once? Do they only do it like once a month?
Have noticed my poorly tailored suit that I got from a sketchy shop in LA. And if you thought this was a style choice, you'd be wrong. This buffet has a dress code, which, what do we do? The hotel that the buffet is located in costs thousands of dollars a night, and we are in the...
Oh my God. $2,000 to sleep there on a Sunday. Get the fuck out of here. That is so bad. When I stayed in San Francisco during the Super Bowl, I stayed at like a mid-tier, and for 6 days it was $5,000. Bro, they're charging more than that on like a random weekend like Florida. $2,000
a night, and we are in the billionaire capital of the world, Palm Beach, Florida. This buffet cost me $190.
I still feel like that is fairly priced. After watching everything here, it's like, bro, the stuff they have there, like the champagne selection is going to be way better. Like you're drinking like regular that they have at the $66 one. Yeah, $7 a glass. Like you're going to be getting just like high quality shit.
I'm currently 2 for 3.
Redo, thank you for the 10 gifted subs. Thank you, we've got a sub. Thank you for the 10 gifted. Swamp Poopy and Uwu for the sub. Dead Supreme, Swamp and Ellie, thank you for the 3. Heard through the grapevine the train was ran on a married man during the cruise. Digit and Gavin, thank you for the sub. Yeg. Noah and Bogus for the sub. Gavin for the sub. Cluck, thank you for the 3. For-profit video where you can actually see who could eat more would be hilarious. Avery and Drunk for the sub. It's Julian B and Cries, thank you for the sub. Spax for the sub. Kalik, thank you for the 3. Do you guys ever disagree or argue about something? No. Space and Creamy for the sub. Golden Pan, Dal and the sub. Actually, thank you for the 3. Betty and 313 for the sub. Craze, Carlong and Ben, thank you for the sub. Andrew Ross, Braylon and Bagel for the sub. Reclep for the sub. Real for the 3. The one thing we disagreed on was underground rap. He's a huge fan of net spend, whereas I like get some of the songs. I'm not like a huge fan. He like net spend.
Buffets. Absolutely freaking nothing is gonna stop
Nah, he don't fuck with Too Slimy. He thinks too slimy.
me from going 3 for 3. I don't want to miss my reservation. We should probably get a move on. Guys, all I'm gonna say is we've come a long way from the circus. I felt like I was stepping into the Taj Mahal, and personally, I felt like a peasant, but nothing was gonna stop.
I love Too Slimy. Bro, you're LARPing.
me from profiting.
Holy, bro.
All right, lock in.
I just have a buffet reservation at 12:15. Pembroke.
Nico could get you seated. Enjoy.
Okay, thank you.
I was escorted to my table and sat down.
Thanks.
We are inside the buffet. I'm not gonna lie, I don't get nervous often, and I am a little bit nervous being in
They got that Saratoga water. Could you actually pour it in a bowl with ice for me so I could wash my face?
here. I feel like I do not fit in, and everyone here seems like a billionaire. I don't know what type of person is
Doofus for the 3, boy for the... And whoa, thank you for the sub.
coming on a Sunday and spending $190 on brunch, but I guess I'm looking at him, so it's almost like awkward to film because of how freaking fancy this place is. Like this lady to my left, like looking over her shoulder. This is the nicest
I would have asked if I could have gotten a corner table.
place I've ever stepped foot in my
Seems like
entire
we're all full.
existence. We do have a 2-hour time limit, so I have to get to work. I've already been brought in a glass of champagne. Let's go see what makes this buffet worth $190. I come for the champagne. Guys, we're starting.
Oh, no, fuck. Yo, you're paying that price point, bro? They ain't doing one glass. They'll go however many you want. I'll line the table up, and that's a fat-ass glass. He better price that. He better price that far higher. Because if you put that in a regular champagne glass, it wouldn't. It would overflow. That's like full glass of wine. I'm pricing each of those probably like 18, 16 bucks.
Starting off with bang. I asked for 3 glasses of champagne. Not gonna lie,
And it's definitely better champagne. That's the thing.
didn't think they could do it, but they did it. Oh my god.
Each? Yeah, I mean, dude, if you're at a bottle, if you're at a regular restaurant and you buy if you buy wine by the glass, it's just more expensive.
Don't worry, we're gonna come to these. But first, let's go over there and hit the buffet.
Okay, I really appreciate that. Thanks, appreciate it.
So I just got asked to not film in here. I think that people complained about me filming. Let's go hit the buffet. Now the food stations.
Yeah, but that guy said as the flash isn't on, you don't give a fuck. Found thank you for the 3. A few months ago, I had derealization. Since then, I've been rife. I don't want to be like this forever because one mistake I made. Do you have any advice? I'm desperate, man. I have no idea what you did, and I have no idea what you're going through, man. So I can't really help you in that sense. But one mistake isn't going to ruin your life, brother. You just got to kind of try and be better. You can. I don't. Oh, I smoked weed for the first time, and I had derealization, and it's ruining my life. I mean, dude, smoking weed you're saying that's like, I don't really know. I don't know. Like, I mean, are you having like an existential crisis, or are you saying that you smoked weed once, gave you derealization, and now you can't live like normally? Like, you might need to go to like therapy, and I would also say weed is really not for you. So don't touch that ever again. Bro, CHS, that's from chronic weed usage, and that usually causes profusive vomiting rather than derealization. But yeah, you should maybe I don't really know what I could tell you. G-Will, think of the 3. Friendly, PV, gay, and Euro, think of sub. No idea what to tell you though, Found. I'm sorry.
Were everything you would hope.
CHS is not that. Yeah, if you're saying you have derealization, and I don't know what you mean by that. Like, you're saying derealization, like, you feel like your life through TV or what? I mean, like, I feel like that. Like, I don't know. I want to say that might have some sort of, like, fucking in your life you have to, like, reflect on. But I don't like you smoking weed one time fucked up your brain chemistry. Think you're going through something that you probably need to get help for mentally from a professional, if I'm being honest. List for the sub.
For, and just by the look of the food, it was already better than the win. Prime rib, breakfast foods, oysters on ice, a boatload of seafood, sushi, desserts, and more. But most expensive of all is the unlimited.
Weed can trigger schizophrenic symptoms. Weed can trigger schizophrenic symptoms, and I think it's weed or mushrooms can like fast track schizophrenia if you're at like a risk of that, if you have like family members with schizophrenia as well. I don't know. Again, not a Joe Bart question. You got to go to a doctor.
Caviar. Foods,
Lock in. Don't send.
On ice food, it was already better than the win. Prime rib, breakfast foods, oysters on ice, a boatload of seafood, sushi, desserts, and more.
Oh my God. Yeah. I'm popping it at. I walk in here. I'm eating, letting that shit hit, and then I'm probably eating this whole plate.
Desserts and more, but most expensive of all.
Ignore the desserts. Just eat a million lobster tails. And don't tell me he's only gonna. Jack, if you do the same shit you did on that fucking United Arab Emirates flight and you just eat bowls of caviar for the next 2 hours and mush that down with sour cream and champagne, I'm going to freak out.
Is the unlimited caviar. This is going to be huge for profiting. So I grabbed my plate and loaded up with the most expensive food I could get my hands on. I went with some crab legs, of course, some lobster claws, and a humongous dollop of caviar. These are the most expensive high-ticket items in the buffet, which means it's the best way to profit. I am going to value this plate at...
Yo, I'm genuinely going to have the take that there's certain levels of like rich people food that aren't that enjoyable, but they're so highly praised because they're rare. And so it's like we attribute this value to them. You can say that about a lot of things in society outside of food, but it's like, bro, caviar isn't bad. I'm not saying it's bad, but like it's not good enough that I'm like, yeah, let me get a whole bowl of that shit.
$40. The caviar really carries, but it's one of the hardest foods to eat a lot of because it is so rich and salty and fishy. And for the champagne, this is top shelf stuff. It is $25.
Mason Brouette Cuvée exclusive. Let me run some numbers here, chat. Let me run some numbers. He said 25 a glass. I kind of believe that. Online prices isn't what they're paying. No, I agree, but you could determine what you're paying based off that. It's saying it's like $50 a bottle. If $50 a bottle, they'll be gonna charge far more per glass. Like, I'm not upset about that.
Glass. Guys, you know I always keep it with this food was
I think 25 a glass is fair.
actually top tier. This
Because a restaurant, if it costs you're just assuming $50, they're gonna charge way more. Because you gotta think, chat, of Jack Daniels, Daniels at a liquor store is what? 25, $30 tops, right? A shot of Jack Daniels at a bar, $10. A shot. And there's what, 60 in a bottle of Jack Daniels? And they're not even paying $30 for the bottle. They're paying $15 for the bottle. And they're selling, the whole bottle selling for, like if you go to you could get a bottle of Grey Goose at a nightclub for like $500. You could buy that at a liquor store for like $50.
was the best lobster I ever had, but the caviar on the other hand, I don't know. Yeah, I would say it's pretty to say that I've ruined the taste of caviar for myself from that first class profit video. I finished off this plate reluctantly and couldn't help but notice the amount of dirty looks that I was receiving for what.
Yo, that's the craziest shit ever when you think about it. Like, I really do get bar getting up priced for a drink for somebody to make it. They make a really cool mixed cocktail. You pay $20, you know, the liquor in it worth $20, but you know, you're part of the show. When you go to a fucking nightclub and your dumbass pays $600 for a bunch of attractive women to bring out a bottle of Grey Goose that is actually valued 1/15 of the price that you paid, and they don't even mix the drinks for you. They give you the bottle, your own glasses, and like orange juice and cranberry juice. You have to mix it yourself. It's like actually making a drink, but worse. And you're paying 15 times as much.
Felt like no reason. I literally all on me right now. I'm geeked. I think the guy's coming over again. Yeah, no, not at all. Yeah, thanks. So before I kicked out, I thought I might as well film the intro for this video. I'm here to profit. Oh my God, that was so awkward. That guy that keeps coming over is looking at me after that. Thank you so much. These people in front of me absolutely hate me, and the people to the left of me think I'm
Bro, is he really just gonna fast track this, slam like 6 glasses of champagne and
crazy. I have to be super careful with recording. So I tried to just lay low, but 5 minutes later, the manager came back again. You know, I'm gonna play by the way.
Well, you're very respectful.
Thanks, Tom. I appreciate it.
Of course, anything you
At
need.
this point, I was really feeling the effects of this buffet and had to run to the bathroom.
he has to pee.
My does not feel good. All I've had today is a bunch of seafood, champagne, and caviar. That sounds awesome. In reality, I feel like walking. Everything came down to this, and I was out for blood, specifically cow blood. So you guys have tomahawk? They're out of tomahawk. So unfortunately, I had to resort back to the seafood. Yay! How fun. If we want to.
Yo, I just eat that shit in the bathroom like a goblin so the manager doesn't keep bothering me.
Profit, we gotta get one thing.
Those were full stall. Those were floor to ceiling stalls. I'm so serious. I would bring the food into the bathroom and eat that shit. Like,
Do you mind videoing getting some caviar?
Oh my God.
Sure.
Thank you very much. Have a good day.
He turned off the camera.
I have gotten my second plate. I got some more crab legs, lobster tails this time, some sushi, and a massive glob of caviar. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know how I'm gonna get that down.
I'm just not like, dude, and now I'm just sitting here waiting for the manager to come yell at him and kick him out.
Incredibly overwhelming. The last thing I want to put in my
Because, like, he keeps saying the manager's up to him, and then he's still just recording himself every time in the same way.
stomach is caviar, but in these situations, you really don't have a choice. And as I'm saying this out loud, I'm realizing I'm probably the first person to ever complain about eating caviar. That's just the truth. I'm gonna stop filming now before I actually get kicked out. Sushi's pretty ass. Huge lobster tail. Yeah, this caviar thing might be the death of me. If you've never had caviar before, just imagine the smell walking past a fish market. If they condense it, put it into little sperm balls and made it salty. The only
It's like eating semen.
way to get these fish eggs down was with absurd amounts of sour cream to help mask the fishiness.
lock in.
Guys, I absolutely destroyed this meal and washed it down with some more champagne.
Oh my God.
Profit was closer than ever, but we weren't done just yet.
If I finish this,
Yo, you don't think this lady that has poured him his 10th glass of champagne is going, nah, I gotta cut you off? Like,
real quick, can I get one more? Okay.
in front of her.
Has anyone ever done that? Oh, okay. It has already been 2 hours, and it looks like they brought me the bill because my time here is up. I still have one more glass of champagne, though. That's going to conclude our journey here at the Breakers Buffet. Cheers. Ugh. Everyone is looking at me. Let's get out of here.
I got out of there feeling questionable. But the question is, did we profit from the most expensive buffet in America?
The answer is yes, surprisingly.
And after doing the math, in the end, we profited $25.
Champagne's hitting. I don't even know where I'm walking.
Bro, none of those have hit him yet. Like, he slammed 4 glasses of champagne before he even walked out. Like, that buzz right now, like, that's the thing, is it's just none of that's hit him.
Thank you guys for watching these videos. I
Like, after it's shot, it's gonna be like,
love
shot, bro, he's probably puking in that bush.
you. I'll see you next time. Later.
I always wonder how he's never blacked out in one of these videos. Like, I just feel like if I had to film something like this, I would get so fucked up that I'd wake up and be like, oh God, I hope I recorded stuff. Like, I hope I got a video out of that. That was yikes. Dude, I love Jack's videos. Yo, it's the next video, bro. Relax. It's the next video. I have it right here. Sneak peek. Hey, everybody. It's an hour. Wait, I'll play this one clip just so you know how drunk I am. It's all or nothing. We went to blackjack, and I couldn't have fucking lit the money on fire quicker when I tell yo, I don't know if I think it's a good video. I watched most of it. I was like, ah, fuck, I don't know if this is good or not.
Here. Now.
We rated the bars, but like really badly. It's Rob Little. Oh my God. I don't know if I ever recorded one of his jokes. We got kicked out though. Fucking audience dies laughing. There's like one really weird part of the show. That show is so weird. They had a guy and he would rip his clothes off and he was wearing a leopard print Speedo and he would just start twerking like crazy. And the crowd would go nuts. Every like 3 minutes, you just start fucking throwing dick. Lock in. The worst people at the gym. Lock in. I'm donating $50K. 5 charities are getting $10K. Go comment a charity that you want me to donate to on my community post on YouTube that I made. Lock in. The worst people at the gym.
Earlier today, I was hitting a mean chest day when a guy in the smallest ring I've ever seen walked in. He hopped on the leg press and started doing a set with 0 warm-up, and then let out a full-on scream for every single rep he did. Everyone at the gym gave each other the same look. But that's just the start, and not as bad as the ego lifter. I genuinely
I don't know. 95% of people at gyms are chill. But every other week you go to the gym, there is one guy that's really fucking annoying, right? There's the top 3 that I experience. Number 1, shadow boxers. The worst. Entertaining, though. Entertaining. The most annoying, but also the most entertaining. In between each set at the gym, they box in the mirror. And they make that noise constantly. There's one guy that goes to my gym. He does that, rips a set, and then does that again. And then he sings the song that he's hearing in his ears out loud. Whatever the song may be. Other most annoying person, people that don't re-rack their weights. That's casual annoyance. That's very common. They work out, re-rack, and they just leave the weight on the fucking bar. Lame. Put it back, right? Fucker. That's annoying as shit, right? You're just being lazy. That, and okay, other thing. I superset. If somebody sits down at one and they don't know that I'm there, I'll leave. The annoying thing is a guy that supersets 4 machines, and if you sit on any of them, he's like, nah, I'm on that. I feel like at most you could claim 2 to use back-to-back. You can't be like ripping curls, doing a leg press, going and using another different leg machine and something else and being like, nah, these are all mine.
have no idea what is going on inside these guys' heads. They will put the maximum weight on every single machine they use.
Well, this leg press is the ego machine. Definitively. For the most part, this machine is the machine you can lift the most weight on. Even if you don't really work out, if you have like mildly strong legs, you could probably have 3 plates on each side and push it. Good on you.
The form is so bad, it makes you wonder how they're not at the ER after every single session. And they will always make sure you saw.
Or when you watch somebody lock their legs on a leg press, that's eyes widened for me. Jump scare. That's how you see one of those videos where they lock their legs too hard when they push up and then it snaps and their legs go inverted. That's like Planet Fitness shit.
It. Whether that's screaming after every rep or leaving the pin in the machine just so you know. I even had a guy or leave, and they will always make sure you saw it. Whether that's screaming after every rep or leaving the pin in the machine just so you know.
Oh, leaving the pin in the machine really like heavy so you know they lifted that heavy? I mean, I don't know. I don't think that's a part of it. Like people that are screaming really loudly, I get it being annoying. But I also think there's an in-between. Like you lifting and going, like making a grunt, who cares? Right? Like I get if you're lifting heavily, there's going to be a verbal exhale for a large portion of like heavy lifts. But the annoying grunting when you're doing like a shoulder press, like figure it out.
I had a guy look me dead in the eye and go, "Did you see that deadlift I just hit?" Yeah, man, we all did. At least they don't get up in other people's business. Not like the robbers who steal your equipment. You'll leave.
Who the fuck does that? Oh, equipment, not stuff. What, like they pick up your fucking dumbbells?
Leave your dumbbells on the floor, turn around, and poof, they're gone. Mistaking that a machine is free happens to all of us, but taking dumbbells off the floor near a bench, they're definitely doing that shit on purpose.
I don't know. It depends how fucking far your dumb ass is away from the bench press. I'm probably doing the same thing if I see that. I look at dumbbells by an empty bench press and nobody sits down within 2 minutes. I'm fucking taking that shit. You know what I do? The warmth test. That's what I do. If I look at dumbbells on the floor or like a barbell on the side, like where there's not really weight on it or there is a little bit of weight but nobody's near it, I go and I hold it. And if it's cold, I'm taking that shit.
It's really not that difficult to just ask to use the equipment while I rest. And the worst part about this is trying to get your stuff back. You have to walk over, point at the weights like a toddler, and go, these are mine. While he looks.
Or you just don't. Yo, I'm like disagreeing with this. Maybe I'm the annoying fucker at the gym. But like, yo, somebody takes my 45s or like a 30-pound weight. Most gyms, bro, just go up 5 or down 5. Just take the others, right? Like, If I have 35-pound weights on the ground, I'm doing a set with them, and I go take a piss, I come back, somebody's using my 35s, I'm not going, yeah. You remember how you found those on the floor? Those were actually mine, and I'm gonna need them back. No, I'm gonna go grab 30s or 40s. Like, or you're at a gym that has multiple. Most gyms today have multiple of lower weights. Like, yeah, if you're at 85-pound dumbbells, they probably have one pair. But like, if you lose like 25-pound weights, they probably have another pair of 25-pound weights.
At you like you're the problem, but I guess for them it is a challenge. Just like it's difficult for the stinkers to put on deodorant. You'll be minding your own business when pure sweat stank hits your nostrils. I really don't get how these people don't smell themselves. Like at some point you gotta realize that that smell is you, bro.
Bro, I'm not looking at the meme usage right now. I will agree with that. There's people that really smell at gyms. The worst part is if you're in an enclosed area with them for a long period of time to where they stink up the entire region of the gym, and then you get stuck in your own head thinking that other people that walk into that region of the gym are going to think that you stink, when in reality it's the other guy.
I can get around starting to smell at the end of the workout, but these people walk in already reeking. And if they're regulars, you'll notice this little detail, that they just don't change outfits. Working out.
Oh my God, there used to be this one man, I think he's dead now. He was an old Russian man, and he wore like gray shorts and a red t-shirt to the gym every day. Every day for months, plural. And he smelled so bad. He was nice. He was a nice man, but he smelled so bad. Oh my God. I just remember it was sad. I wouldn't make fun of him. I didn't make fun of him for it, but I just remember that was the one experience I had where I was like, wow, this guy's actually pulling up the same fit every day.
7 days a week in the same t-shirt and cargo shorts. And speaking of sweat, some people produce it at a level that should be illegal. And the best part is, they do not ever under any circumstances wipe down the equipment. You go on.
I'm wiping down the equipment if I'm sitting on it for a while and there's like a visible stain. Or not a stain. Okay, stain sounds crazy. If I'm on a bench press, there will be a marking of the sweat of my back. Like on my tank top. It'll look like that on the bench, and I'll wipe it down.
On any machine after them, and that shit looks like they spill their water all over it. And you just stand there, staring at it. Do you wipe it? Do you just sit in it and pretend it's your own sweat? Do you just skip that exercise entirely? You end.
I'm not really caring about that, bro. If it's that bad, I'd wipe it down most of the time. Yo, that's like, I don't want to say that's germaphobe stuff. I don't think I've ever wiped down a piece of equipment in the years I've been going to the gym before I use it. After, sure. I don't think I've ever wiped down like a bench press before sitting on it.
Up getting a paper towel and spend a solid 30 seconds.
I'm just sitting on that shit.
Wiping it down. All while they're just watching you from the other side of the gym. Probably calling you a good boy in their head. It's fine to sweat.
Yeah, it's definitely what they're doing. Yeah, the really sweaty guy at my gym that's just straight up listening to dad rock and is in his own world is staring at me going, good, yeah, wipe down that bench.
Especially when working out. But bro, for the love of God, please wipe down the bench so I don't have to sit in a puddle just to do chest. While another...
Bro, I'm not caring that. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I feel like a gym should be kind of gross. The best gyms aren't the ones that got, like, fresh, clean-ass equipment. The best gyms, the bench is a little ripped up, right? And the barbells look like they're from the 1990s. And they're, like, metal and rusted. Like, the best gyms have, like, when you do a set, it's going...
A person already recorded your...
So serious, those are the best gyms.
Misery. How come everybody's a fitness influencer now?
Because you know they've been used.
No, I'm not speaking about the people who...
Yeah, iron plates too. I fucking hate the little... Yeah, no, they're like hard, like just steel.
Take a few mirror selfies or film on their phones. But the ones that bring out a whole film crew. You look to your right and see a guy with 10 tripods and a cameraman filming him doing a deadlift from every single angle. And if they catch you so much as glancing in their direction, you're ending up on TikTok with the caption, "Creep staring at me at the gym." Dog, you have a whole ring light set up in the middle of the gym. How am I supposed to not stare at you? But they're still not as self-centered.
I think filming yourself at the gym's fine if you're doing it in like a corner, but like, yeah, don't set up your tripod in the middle of the fucking, like, what is that shit called where it's like everything at once? It's like a pull-up bar and then it's two like slidable. Oh my God, what is that called? What is that called? It's like not one individual piece of equipment. It's like everything. And it has like hooks or carabiners. Like not a Smith. It's like it's like a cable tower or something. Like a cage.
As the bodybuilders. This guy will spend more time looking at the mirror than actually exercising. And I'm not telling you it's bad to check your pump, but these guys will take it to another level. Do you really have to hit 5 poses and take pictures after each
Yes, it's progress.
set? And most likely the physique they're showing off is mid at best. But even while wasting so much time after every set, they still don't take as long as the doom scroller. You better hope you don't have to use a machine
Well, this is a very brain rot video, but I've committed to it now, so now I have to sit through it.
they're using. These people scroll Instagram for 20 minutes between
That's me. That's me. That's me. That's me. That's me. Admittedly, between sets, I'm doom scrolling on TikTok. I'm having a conversation. I'll loudly have a conversation on the phone in the gym. Not even lying. One-sided. I walk. I'll do a set. I stand up. I walk back and forth on the phone. And then I go back, do a set. That's disrespectful. Don't care. I don't think that's disrespectful. Having a conversation on the phone at the gym, keep in mind, music's blasting. There's loud fucking noises anyway, and most people already have earbuds in and are listening to music. I'm having a conversation. What's wrong with that? It's in a public place. Oh, wow. Taking a phone call in a public place. Wow. That's real disrespectful. How are you going to fucking survive?
sets. You can try asking how many sets they got left, but they probably already forgot.
That's the most normal thing ever. Taking a phone call in a public place. What am I supposed to sit here and respect the silence? It's a gym. It's a gym. What? It's a gym. There's people having conversations in real life at the gym. But if I have a phone call that's rude, you're an idiot.
Forgot they were even working out in the first place. I mean, we're all a little addicted to our phones, but
Like, I get you taking a phone call at a restaurant. That's rude. Yeah, walk outside. It's a gym. They're loud.
damn, these people take it further. About a month ago, I saw a guy
I'd rather be at the gym and hear 4 different conversations and music while I'm lifting than silence. Have you ever been to a gym that's pure silence? Then you're sitting there going, oh, fuck, am I being too loud right now? Everybody hears me. You're doing your set and you're going, and you're like, oh, fuck, I sound like a dumbass. No, I'd rather have loud noise masking the noises I'm making while I'm lifting.
guy playing Clash of Clans while sitting on the squat rack safety bar, and somehow he managed to fall off onto his ass and then just continued playing like nothing happened. Although they do take the machines for way too long, at least they re-rack the weights. Taking off somebody else's weights off a barbell has to be one of the most infuriating things you'll ever experience. You'll wait thinking somebody is using the bench, only to find out you wasted 30 minutes for no reason. Anyone who's been going to the gym for
30 minutes? 30 minutes? What are you sitting there camping out? We fucking pulling up a tent and a portable charger? Waiting in front of the fucking squat rack for a half hour? I'm giving that 30 seconds. I look around the gym. This is what every person does at the gym. You don't even talk. You go. This is, if I want to use this equipment. Nah. They go, nah, I'm not on that. Nah, I'm not on that. Oh, I got one more. That's what you always say, too, out of respect. It could be my first set. My first set. Hey, you still on that? I got one more. I got one more. And then I hop off.
substantial amount of time has probably done this at least
Because I hate being like, yeah.
once on accident.
Yeah, I actually have 6 more sets. I'm doing a pyramid right now. I'm going to be on this bench for the next 30 minutes.
But there's people who consistently leave everything loaded every single time. At some point, that's not an accident. That's a personality trait. And speaking of taking up equipment for no
I had a
reason,
guy tell me he had 13 sets left. Yeah, I feel like he should have just been like, nah, I'm gonna be on here for the rest of your workout. Bro, I'm getting smaller too. This is making me think I gotta go to the gym right now. Hold up, I gotta measure. Fucking hell, dude. I'm getting smaller, man. I weigh 175. I weigh 175, 176. I've been in the 170s for like 3 years now.
The squat rack bicep curls are probably the single worst exercise any person can do at the gym. You're taking up 2 pieces of equipment for absolutely zero reason. Any curl bar or a set of dumbbells would do the exact same job. And then you have to go up to them and ask to work in, which is the most
I'm not asking to work in, bruh. I'm going, you on that? How many you got left?
demoralizing conversation you'll ever have. Hi, are you using this rack? Yeah bro, just doing some curls. Just doing curls. In the rack. You stand there for a second trying to decide if legs are even worth it today. If you ever see a gym newbie doing this, please let them know that anyone waiting to hit legs is thinking of doing unspeakable things to them. But that's still not as annoying
What is he talking about right now?
and inconsiderate as the gym mom. Alright, now let me get one thing straight. I know that sometimes they just don't have anyone or anywhere to leave the kid while they work out. And that's okay.
I have never in my life had this problem. I've never in my life had what the mom brings their 4-year-old kid to run around the gym. I'm pretty sure that's in like most gym contracts that like children can't be there. Because a gym is not safe for like a 4-year-old to be running around metal heavy weights.
If they look after them. But if that isn't the case, you're in for one hell of a session. Kids are running around like it's a playground, playing with the equipment, climbing on the machines, or the kid just walks up to you and stares.
Yo, you go to the worst gym ever, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, this is either an AI script or you go to the worst gym of all time. Like, this is not, there's no way this is a casual problem.
Stands there and looks you dead in the eye. Like, what are you even supposed to do in that situation?
Actually, this is Planet Fitness. This is a casual Planet Fitness experience. When you show up to Planet Fitness and all 125 treadmills are taken.
And Karen over here? Yeah, she's doing a set of leg press while paying zero attention to what's going on. Not only is it annoying, but an actual hazard. But at least the gym moms aren't correcting your form. This wouldn't be that bad if the advice was actually—
I had that. That was when I was younger, though. I think that's if you're like a younger teenager or you're new at the gym, people will be like weird like that sometimes, but that's really off the gym, bro. It depends. It's not even like a correcting of form. Like, I think it's not rude for somebody to correct your form if you are lifting like a dork, okay? If you're doing curls and you're going like this and using like full momentum, I'm gonna say some shit. I'm gonna go, hey man, drop the weight, you know? You're 130 pounds. Why are you curling 45s? Like, let's drop it down. What are we doing? Because you're not like, that's actually like good advice. Because it's like, hey, you're not gaining muscle the way you would if you just lifted not like an idiot. But there's some people where it's like, dude, make sure to be slow on the descent. Make sure you got to be a little bit slower, bro. Keep that elbow tucked in. It's always some old man. It's a guy that's like above 60.
good, but 9 times out of 10, it's the single worst piece of advice you'll ever hear in your life. And the person giving you that advice has probably been going to the gym for maybe a month and now has way too much confidence. Bro will walk up to you and start
It's always old people.
explaining how your bicep curl is wrong. And I don't want to come off as egotistical, but bro, I'm about 2 times your body weight. Thanks for the advice, buddy, but I think I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, because body weight definitely equates to knowledge in the gym. Hey, man, I'm fucking 560 pounds. I think I know how to curl a weight. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Hey, Larry Wheels. I think I weigh more than you, so clearly you're a fucking dork and you don't know what you're talking about.
The advice guy will eventually leave though. But if you and the human podcast are at the gym at the same time, good luck. This guy cannot take a hint. I don't know if they're not—
What is he talking about now?
The advice guy will eventually leave though. But if you and the human podcast are at the gym at the same time, good luck.
That's the ideal person to be at the gym with, bro. Some dude where I just talk to him while I'm lifting. Like the one guy at my gym that he believes in the firmament. Love him.
This guy cannot take a—
Oh my God, Mr. Peaky raid, you fucking goat. W Mr. Peaky, mod shout out Mr. Peaky. It was an honor to play with you yesterday. What's up, Mr. Peaky's audience? I'm Joe Bart. We're doing React Day today on the back end of stream, but we're watching a video about the annoying people at the gym. I hope you had a wonderful stream, Mr. Peaky. Mods, make sure to shout out Mr. Peaky. Thank you for the raid. I genuinely do appreciate that. Love you, brother.
Hint. I don't know if they're not allowed to talk at home.
This video's ass. Yeah, I know, but we're like so far in that it's like, you know, we're too far gone. You gotta finish it.
We'll eventually leave though. But if you and the human podcast are at the gym at the same time, good.
If you and the human podcast are at the gym at the same time, good luck ever getting your work done. He's going to be talking to you about quantum theory for the next 45 minutes. You're sitting here just trying to get your set in, and he's sitting here yapping your ear off like nobody has ever done before.
Good luck. This guy cannot take a hint. I don't know if they're not allowed to.
Yo, Finbar, thank you for the 25 gifteds, bro. Thank you if you got a sub. Thank you for the 25 gifteds. The Oog and a little thank you for the sub. Tiki and Zal for the sub, bro. And Grace, thank you for the 3. It's and Moo, thank you for the sub. 5 for the sub. And Finbar, thank you for the 25 fucking subs.
Talk at home or what? But your pump is already gone, and he's still going off about the big ass bass he caught last weekend. You can't just straight up tell the guy to leave you alone. So you just stand there nodding, praying he doesn't follow you to the next machine. Now, before we get to the worst of the worst, here are a few honorable.
That was a racist accent. I don't think that was racist at all. Oh, you put JK. Okay, I was about to crash out on you.
Mentions. The unsolicited spotter. You are
Unsolicited spotter, bro. Who's doing that? Somebody just walking right up to you, fucking crotch in your face during a bench set?
doing bench, about 9 reps from failure, and out of nowhere, 2 hands appear on the bar. The guy that works out in jeans. I genuinely just do not understand the logistics of this. That one person.
Or let me throw one that's going to throw some shade at some of my chatters. Pulling up to the gym wearing PJ shorts. Or not PJ shorts, PJ pants.
That asks how many sets you got left, and then just
That's like half of y'all.
stares at you, waiting
Half of y'all pulling up. Nobody, I don't know how anybody does that, bro. That's what I'm saying. It's like so uncomfortable to work out like that.
for you to finish. The white slammer. This guy will just intentionally slam a 405 deadlift on the ground as hard as he possibly can. And finally, that one guy you have never interacted with, but have beef with for absolutely no reason.
Never had that. Never had a guy that I've never interacted with, never had beef with. Weird experience at the gym is a dude you see all the time, but you never talk to, but you know what he looks like, and you see him every time at the gym, and his schedule perfectly lines up with yours, where you guys have free time at the exact same time that you go to the gym together at the same time every day, but you never speak to one another. There's probably 2 or 3 people like that at my gym every day. And don't know him, don't know his name, don't know anything about him, but he looks at me, and I look at him, and I go,
No idea why. You just do. I'm sure that
no, there's an old bald man at my gym that I kind of beef with. He gives me a look every time. It's like rude. Like, I pull up and I understand I have like a resting bitch face, but like, dude, I show up and he like looks at me and he goes, and it's like an eye roll when I like pass him. And I'm like, what's your fucking problem? Fucking dickhead, dude. Joe is alpha gal. What the fuck does that have to do with anything? You go lock in, just watch the video. All right.
the guy doesn't even know we have beef. Honestly, it doesn't matter. I still hate the guy. And yet, not a single one of them comes close to the high schoolers. Don't get me wrong, there are genuinely some cool young people at the gym. But the other kind, this encounter will ruin your entire day. These guys are basically every type on this list combined into one human being.
Oh my God, the pajamas.
They'll hog the bench for 2 hours, ego lift while screaming, doom scroll between every set, and flex in the mirror, all while laughing like a pack of hyenas at absolutely nothing. But at the end of the day, all that matters is that you show up. Every single one of us is probably somebody else's worst type of person at the gym. Comment which type you hate the most, or which one you are. And if you made it through this whole video without recognizing yourself once, you're definitely the unsolicited advice guy. Subscribe.
Oh my God. I'm not. Bro used every possible meme. Actually. Smelly guy always finds his way in front of the main fan. No, that's so true. That's a very accurate smell. Every time I take off, I make sure to shower first. Bro, it's not even like you need a shower before you go to the gym. I get showering after, but it's like, why are you showing up reeking like poop? Like, that's the problem.